What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Enigma Prime here, reporting for Enigma Gaming Company. Today I will be bringing you a little bit of gameplay with the HBRA3 Insanity. It is my gun of choice, as I'm sure you've noticed by now. It's just an all-around amazing weapon, and I really like destroying people with it. Another reason why I came here today is first of all, there's a rant, of course. You know, I love to rant. Ranting is one of my favorite things to do. So I'll be doing a lot of ranting in this video. I'll also be telling you quite an enlightening story about something that I saw on Just Kidding News, which is a YouTube channel. JK News, at JK News, at JK Gamer. They have channels for basically everything. It's a great channel, really informative. They report on a bunch of really cool stuff that like most people wouldn't know about unless like, you know, they told you. But anyway, so first of all, I'll tell you this little story. I heard that, well, I didn't heard it. I know it's true. It's not a story. It's 100% truth is what I'm about to say. And there it was a homeless Polish man living in Florida, and he recently rediscovered his lost bank pin from years and years and years and years ago. We're talking like 30 years ago. He lost the bank pin. He lost all of his ID, his social security number, and all that stuff. He couldn't get it back because he was from Poland. You know, you got to jump through some serious hoops to get your paperwork back if you're foreign. And it just kind of blew my mind that they were able to do this because after he tried to get into homeless shelters and whatnot, but they wouldn't let him because he didn't have a social security number. They couldn't verify his identity. You know, they didn't want like some wanted fugitive or something living in their homeless shelter and stuff, which makes perfect sense. So after a few times when he tried to get into the shelter, eventually the IRS, or maybe not the IRS, but the Social Security Service people were notified of his existence, and they decided to help him. Well, they, along with the local police force, decided to help this man get his identity back for the most part. And the way they did this is they went into the Polish, you know, directory of all this stuff because he was born in Poland, and they found who he was. They had at least the name they gave him, they found was actually a real name of a real person that did indeed migrate to Florida at some point in time. So after they hooked him up with his ID, his social security card, and all that stuff that he needed to kind of just live, I guess you could say. They also found his bank account from, I think it was the 70s or the 60s, maybe late 60s, early 70s, but they found a bank account number for him that he had forgotten 30 years ago. Oh my god, if this guy... Oh, thank god. Okay, so 30 years ago. What the hell? And maybe he didn't forget about it, but he just stopped looking into it because he was getting Social Security benefits for being a wounded vet and all this and that. And he figured that his benefits were turned off after he lost all of his stuff and couldn't get into his account anymore, right? Which makes sense. I think the same thing. So they look into his account, they find this account, and turns out this account has been active, completely active for the last 30 years, collecting every Social Security check that was supposed to be deposited for 30 years. Nobody knows exactly how much money he got out of it, but it was enough for him to buy a house in Poland, a house in Florida, and a new 2016 Bentley Coupe. Now that's a $100,000 car. Not to mention houses themselves aren't too cheap at all. You know, especially in Florida. Florida is actually a pretty expensive place to live, and the minimum wage is low, so that makes the houses even more unattainable, if you know what I mean. And damn it. So whatever happened, he had enough money to buy a house, 2 houses, and a really, 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 really nice car. And I'm amazed that the U.S. government kind of let that go through. I'm not talking shit about the government at all. You know, I'm not gonna get into you know, my social class and all this stuff. That's for a different video. But as far as I know right now, like that's just amazing to me. I'm so proud of the USA for doing that. Like, that doesn't seem like something they would do, especially because it's his Polish benefits. They're not even from the States, which is amazing. Like, I'm so happy that like that went through that way. My second little rant is this. So, as you all know, I'm sure most of you know that are watching this video, that the 2015 Call of Duty World Championships just ended. I don't necessarily remember the team's name that won, and it's not out of lack of knowing it. It's that I'm pretty sure I've convinced my brain to forget it on purpose, because this is where the rage really starts right here. So I'm sure you all are aware of the guy Clayster. Clayster is a really good player. He played for Optic for a long time. Really, really, really good player. Like, the guy he's a face melter. He's almost untouchable. He reminds me a lot of Scump, Optic Scumpy, or Scumper Jumper if you want to check him out on YouTube. And he's just an amazing all-around player. Like, the dude is untouchable. Seriously untouchable. Well, he left Optic I think it was like a quarter of the way through the tournament, left Optic and joined this other team. Well, they ended up winning. Not only did they end up winning, but Clayster was voted the MVP of the year. The MVP of the year. Like, and he was a betrayer. Like, he betrayed Optic for the most part, you know, left them, fucking didn't, like, it's just, I'm so upset that they would name him MVP. Because, I mean, I'm sure he knew all of Optic's tricks. He trained with them for, you know, a year before that. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what Optic was going to be doing. So, of course, they're going to beat him, you know. It's like, that's like if you were trying to, like, you know, if Putin were to join the U.S. government for some reason and fight against Russia, like, yeah, you're not going to win because fucking Putin knows everything about them. Same thing with Clayster. It's just incredibly irritating. As, like, a serious Call of Duty player, like, there are players out there that deserve the MVP way more than I think Clayster does. I mean, like I said, Clayster's a really good player, but I don't think this year he doesn't deserve the MVP, in my opinion. But this is just my opinion, you know. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Love who you love. I don't care. But it's just incredibly, it's almost like infuriating. And it's not too often I find situations where I can use that word infuriating and actually feel like it's justified. But this is one of them. And it's just, you know, whatever. What's done is done. Can't do anything about it. God damn it. That was bullshit. You guys saw that. You know it was bullshit. Alright, let's go ahead and throw up this Warbird. Warbird, A. But anyways, yeah, so that's my rant for the day. Like I said, we're just doing a little bit of insanity gameplay other than that. And it's something I like to do. That guy, where the hell is he? Oh, he's in there. Okay, okay. Where's everybody else at? Why is it not hitting? Are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? Did you see that? What the hell is going on here? Oh my god! Oh my god, really? Did that just happen? I got one kill. One kill with the fucking Warbird? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. That is so bogus. This is one of those things I hate doing. This is one of those things I hate about matchmaking. In Advanced Warfare in particular. Like, I'm carrying this team, and, like, the people on my team are just what would appear to be garbage, and that's just, again, infuriating. But, yeah, let me know what your views are in MLG, if you have views on MLG, if that's something you follow, which I'm sure most of you do, because you're watching an amateur's channel right now, which, I mean, you gotta be kind of into it to care about the little guy. And thank you for that, by the way. Thank you for visiting my channel and giving my videos a chance. Like I said in the last video, you know, I'm new at this. My editing isn't the best yet, but it'll get better in time, as everything does. And yeah, make sure to check out my buddy Zulu and my buddy Hound's channel. Zulu is Enigma Zulu, Hound is Hound Bro. They both also record a lot of Call of Duty, stuff like that. They do a lot of, Zulu does a lot of miscellaneous gameplay of basically anything. I'm pretty sure he'll even take, like, suggestions. If there's something you want to see him play through, he'll probably go play through it. He's just that kind of guy. Nice dude. Listens to what you got to say, takes your criticism into account. Good dude to be around. Hound is doing Call of Duty videos, by the way, as well. He's a really good player, one of the top players in Team Enigma for sure. What the? Did you? Oh my god, I've been getting robbed this whole fucking game. Jesus fucking Christ. I should probably bleep that. Or probably not. Who cares? You're adults, right? You gotta be 17 to play the bloody game. Anyways, yeah, so check out those channels. Thanks for showing your support to Team Enigma. We appreciate it. We're trying to... Actually, we regained our standing in Diamond Division just recently. I had a little talk with Activision, which was nice. Got that taken care of. And, yeah, it's just all-around good time over here at Team Enigma. And, like I said, last video, we're also always looking for members, like, if you can play. If you've got over a 1.5 KD, that is. I mean, unless you're really, really good and you have a low KD, because, like, my KD is kind of low, but it's because I've let my nephews and nieces and stuff play on this account a couple times back when I first got advanced. Dumb idea. Don't suggest it. Set up an account for children to play on, otherwise you're just going to get raped. And it's no fun. No fun at all. But anyways, that's it. As you can see, like I said, I just carried a team, and we still lost. Which happens a lot with this bullshit matchmaking. 4 and 21. Get the hell out of here, dude. But anyways, yep, that's my little rant for the day. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Check out other Enigma channels. And you either die a noob or live long enough to be a tryhard.